Hello, hello. welcome, welcome to my stream. It's stream number 94 from my at least 152 day consecutive day stream challenge, which called Late Night Talks with Romantic Developers or me. Today I decided not to move the start time of the stream and start around 10, but actually started around 10:20. Multiple issues, not so huge, not so small as usual. So hopefully you could hear me, you could see me. Yeah, you could hear me and see me. I just verified, so yeah. I kind of was in hurry, so I even haven't thought about today's topic, but of course today were day full of some insights. And maybe one of the insight came from the fact that the nature has created all of us as a beautiful creatures. We are kids not only of our parents but the nature, and she invests a lot into every of us, make us unique with all our set of our talents, unique beauty, unique mind, and so on and so on. And I understand that if you heard me before, you already know that I'm not so grateful the way I am, and especially when it comes to planning my time, planning my work, and executing it. So I have a bit of procrastination, and I blame myself too much for that. And maybe it's not the only problem with me which I don't like, but I blame myself too much. And blaming myself, actually, you blame the nature and the whole universe, basically. And it's not how it should be. Of course, you should, in a beautiful word, you should love yourself and accept yourself. So accept yourself, love yourself, and love is a feeling which it's not blind. I mean, it's see all the cons and pros of person. And when you really love someone, it's not something you don't see all the negative sides. And it doesn't mean if you love someone you like everything about it. No, maybe you like a lot, but there are some points which could be changed, could be improved, and it's okay to talk to person you love, or think about things you love, how it could be improved or changed, or if it couldn't be changed, etc., etc. You just accept it and accept that okay, it would be the way it is. But when we come to ourselves, it looks like we are not accepting. Again, I say we because I know a lot of people who do the same. I don't say everyone doing that, but I see a lot of people who blaming themselves for something, for way more than they need to blame, actually, way more than they need to. And it's destructive program. It's do nothing to help with it, even if it's if you think it's does, if you really think, no, it doesn't. We are not relate to ourselves like to creatures or kids we love a lot. Let's imagine, I don't know, if you have kid you love, or maybe you have dog you love, or whatever, cat, and if it or your kid or whatever did something wrong or did something not beautifully, not like you like it a lot, would you immediately blame, etc., etc.? Yeah, you could be of course slightly strict in something. You could make a lesson, but you won't stop loving that, won't stop loving your kid or your pet or whatever, because something went wrong. But with yourself, many people stop loving themselves in a bad sense. I mean, they blaming, and they live with weight of those impurities they are. But blaming yourself, basically, you blame everything around. You blame the whole world. Again, maybe it's so simple, and everyone say, "Okay, it's you. You just told. Come on, everyone knows it." And maybe I'd say the same, but every time you come to some knowledge, it's go more deeply and deeply in you, so you kind of know more and more. That knowledge has more and more weight for you, and you can understand it deeply, deeply. Like with movies, you like some movies when you was a kid, then you looked at it as teenager, and maybe you find some new aspects, and when you saw it as adult, like you saw something else, and then when you saw it as very adult, full of wisdom, having kids, grown kids, you could take some new aspects, and if you like grandparent, it would be another aspect. So the same thing, you can understand it more and more deeply, more and more globally, holographic, you name it. And for me, it was that, yeah, we just have no right to blame ourselves. If we don't like something, we just need to deal with it, but calmly and with love and acceptance. And it sounds easy, but it not sound, it's making it's very difficult, at least in my case. So you should be grateful the nature for creating you as you are, and trying to think about what as a reason the nature created you the way you are, because not all impurities you have, maybe it's not actually bad, maybe something created on purpose, so you could do things which are perfect cannot do, because they just don't understand that, they couldn't live that, and so on and so on. Maybe if person is lazy, he could start, oh oh the person, if person is lazy, the person could wait live some life, long life, but then when he has a wisdom and everything, he could understand something and start doing a lot of unique things, and actually had a lot of um, a big deal in that world. But for his relatives, when I said world, it doesn't mean the whole world, all 8 billion people, but maybe just 10 around you, and it will go like waves for others and other people. So sometimes very simple things can have more impact than very huge things. Yeah. So yeah, because if I was completely not lazy, very worked, loved, etc., yeah, maybe I do a lot of work. Maybe I even make more money, bought a house, I don't know, make some mm, savings for retirement, for etc., etc. And most probably I'd say, okay, I'm done, I'm good. Now I'll just watch TV and enjoy my life. Maybe it would be that. And if I haven't done that, maybe I have other beautiful things to do in my life, because yeah, I'm not done yet. It's just an example. It could be a completely different example for each of you who listen to me right now on recording. Just try to think why the power of nature and the universe created you the way you are. What is your uniqueness? It could be not only unique talent or something. It could be combination of multiple factors. It could be the way you see the things. It could be the way you feel the things, and you can tell, etc., etc. So when you live some period of your life, you gather some unique experience, which make you very, very unique and very different from other people. Okay. Okay. I tried yesterday about software development. As you know, we created some project which could execute downloading any YouTube video to local computer. Then it could transcribe that video, and then in the transcription it could execute OpenAI API, OpenAI LLM like ChatGPT 4 or 4 3.5 to process some prompts with our transcript. And we created prompts to create beautiful titles, create variants of titles, create a description, create keywords, and so on. They're not too complicated, but they are really helpful if you want to upload a video and just or created video from some stream or whatever, or making a stream, and then you just want to make a like good transcription, good description, good title, catchy title, and good keywords for those video, and you just to not too energized to do it everything by yourself, but want to speed up the things and have something to start with. So not from scratch, not from some previous video, but something which will be unique for that video. So we build that tool, and it's actually working fine. And I go further and try to build some tool which download some of my scripts. So some of my streams, sorry. So some of my streams should live here. So if you look, we have project, and I downloaded here some of my late night talks from 69 to 92. Oh no, with some probably insert not the full list. Okay. I try to gather things which I haven't processed before, but maybe I missed something. So I created some download. Yeah, it's a list of the files, but maybe yeah, I'm not did it nicely. Yeah, so basically I just executed YouTube DLP to download all those streams as they are. And then I wrote another small program. How to see content? No, not content. Details. Details should be nice. Yeah, you see some of them are large, some of them are not so large. But largest is like 52 megabytes, which is pretty a lot for Whisper to process. And some of them are pretty small. If you look on 69, it's more than 25. So by default, Whisper executed through API couldn't process it. So I write some script and say, hey, can you please basically, that is the directory, and transcribe all the videos in that directory using large model. So, and for each file, I just try to start transcription. Once it's done, I try to write to txt file results, and also writes SRT file in formatted as SRT transcript. It's done this way. Again, it's code generated for me by AI, but I'm pretty sure it's work pretty normal. And that's it. It's done, print, and completed. I left my computer to execute that, but it got asleep and go to the sleep, and even running it didn't execute it. So it's still trying to execute it right now, but I see already that it's not doing it's perfectly nice. So you see, okay, it's something I tried before my thing got successful result. So you see that even it defines some language, sometime is use some different languages. So let me see where it started. So use language to specify language, detected language English. So instead of using English all the way, sometimes it switch and try to recognize indifferent. So, and also it's sometimes do repeating the same thing. You see like 6:52 to 7, but the one thing which helped me a lot during that process, from 7 to 7 again, but the one thing, and from 7 to 7:06, it would be, it's over how many, again, repeating, and I just waiting, and now it's just over repeating you, and I could say okay multiple times, but not as many. So welcome. No, come on. Bye. Yeah, accordo. So you see, it's doesn't look very cool, and I just want to see if it's just verbose output which provides some additional details, and it will combine it into beautiful transcript, or if transcript will contain that, it shows some problem. So I need to apply some different transcription logic. But let's imagine it will pose some problem. So I'm just go here, copy all that file, And let's go to transcription to ChatGPT. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a long day for me today. So let's go here to ChatGPT 01 preview and let's see if we have any availability left. Hey, I have a script which execute transcription with Whisper model in Python over multiple files, but it executes really slow on my computer. Even I had NVIDIA drivers and GTX GPU chipset. Also, transcript quality is not as good as executing Whisper. Oh, let's increase. Oh, no. Whisper OpenAI API for the same file. It could contain the same sentence multiple times. Or have some pieces with large amount of text and next with only one word. Can you please guide me how to increase performance in all the means possible? Okay, and that is our script we use right now. Let's ask O1 preview that question because I like how it could sync. Oh, just for seconds. Really? Oh no. Okay, ensure GPU is being utilized even if you haven't. Check PyTorch installation. Okay. Now let's go here. Let's go here and let's check that. Let's say it's Python. Let's save it as romantic developer is fine, test2, and we call it check. And here, even it's still executing, 57 minutes, we just open new, let's open command prompt. We need to specify project. Oh no. So let's make it bigger so you don't break your eyes. Projects. Romantic test2, and we just let's execute the same way how we execute that Python in my virtual environment for Python. So it would be my env scripts. Okay, activate. Cool. And now cd test2 and Python check. Why? False 0. Torch not compiled with CUDA enabled. Okay, let's copy and let's return to that page. Reinstall it with CUDA support. Does it provide me any page? No. It makes you install CUDA toolkit version. Okay, CUDA toolkit version we have. Agree. Let's remove Windows. Okay. We have 11. I believe we have 11. Yes. System. Where are you? I think we have 11. Okay. Windows 11. Cool. 11. Local. Oh, come on. Really? 3 gigabyte? Oh. Yeah. It's a lot. Double click for on-screen prompts. Additional installation options are detailed here. CUDA. Meta packages. Fedora, Azure Linux. Other package notes. Advanced options. Oh. Package manager installation. And we need to install it in Windows, so we could do it in WSL because it's something we could install in Windows. But everything else, it's not Windows at all. Okay, we need to wait until it will be downloaded, and it will be downloaded not fast. Let's see what other steps. So we need install CUDA, reinstall pip, install torch with torch vision, torch audio with CUDA support. We could search for that page, even if it's don't provide a link. We could do something like that. Python get started page. It's tutorial. Yeah, that would be that page. Get started. Install PyTorch, and we just select build stable, Windows, pip, Python, computer platform, CUDA, and which CUDA version we have downloaded. Do you remember? I believe 12.1, something like that. Hello, version 12.6. So yeah, it would be 12.6 update 2, 20.6. So here it would be CUDA 12.4. So it supports only 12.4, but it should be fine. Okay, so we need just execute pip install torch, all of that, and Q124. We can use, of course, 126 because we have 126, but let's see. So that it here, let's see what other instructions. It's installed, let's imagine it installs smaller model, okay, half, okay. We'll try that. Transcription parameters. Batch size. Batch size 16. Interesting. It just says that we need to transcribe multiple files at once, like 4 threads, maybe. Multiple GPU, which GPU to use? We don't have multiple, oh, we have multiple GPU, but only one supports CUDA, so probably we will look into that. And it's adjusted code, same as before. Transcribe file, model, half CUDA, processing, start time, transcribe verbose true batch size 16. It should increase the speed. Okay, and here we just use thread pool. Improving transcription quality. Let's see what it's mean. Latest available model. We have Ledge version 3. It says it's updated version with quality improvements over V1 and V3. V2, really? Maybe. Whisper latest model. Let's ask just here. And let's see what is the most capable Whisper model. It's Whisper. Let's make it bigger. Okay, PyTorch. So we have teeny, base, small, medium, large, and turbo. English only model, medium English. Multi-language model, teeny, base, small, large, turbo. Relative speed, turbo is pretty cool. 8 times. It's comparable to base, even faster. Really cool. Okay. The turbo model is an optimized version of large V3 that offers faster transcription speed with a minimal degradation in accuracy. Okay, shows performance large V3 and large V2 models by language. So large V3 and italic related common voice 15 and Fleurs database. Let's see. So let's look, for example, on Russian. Yes, and everywhere Russian V3 is better. Let's look English. Hey, do you have English? English should be somewhere at the beginning, yeah? Oh, English. 4.1, it's v2 probably the same. And here common voice. Do they have it English? Or they decide common voice, we should exclude English? Maybe, yeah. Okay. Turbo. Model turbo is nice. I just miss that model. We should try that model to load. Below is an example of detect language and whisper the code which provide lower level access to the model. Load model, load audio, par or trim, audio, log mail spectrogram audio to model device. Detect language, decode the audio, print the recognized text. More examples. Let's see show and tell. Hello, hello. Oh, my computer doesn't respond in. What is about here? Oh, text transcription saved in SRT and text. So many seconds. Let's review very quickly. It should be txt. Edit, but I'm more interested in SRT and edit. And we could stop that just to not utilize our resources. Yeah, keyboard interrupt. Okay. It's quiet. It's telling me. Okay. So looks like it's containing all that stuff I worried about. So if you look at the transcription, you see bad food. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, come on. And so on and so on. Let's move faster. So you see, okay, maybe I said that. It's romantic developer stream 90 number 69. Oh no. And we just go to you. Where's my videos? Okay, let's go here, live. And we are watching, sorry. We are watching on the 69, about 24 or 6. 69. Oh, nice. Oh. and we enable auto-generated 24. Maybe. Let's see romantic developer without dot stream. And I just keep silent, you see? You just click, but I don't think I have click. What if you just remove 24, 36? $40 inappropriately. Maybe it's because 24, 36. Oh, come on. That whisper doesn't do good on my local machine. Okay. So let's see. Show off what you see. Word level timestamp, batching interface within few new automatic doubling system based on whisper. A possible solution to whisper hallucination. Real time and desktop app. Interesting. Is it not latest activity by top past year? No, top all time. Let's see what is mean for free. With available here. Okay, it's just basically a website. Okay, it's just website which support transcribing online, so it's too much code for us to look. What is transcription? Okay, and where is it? Okay, they use some cool result. Okay, probably we could look at it, but it's again a huge code. Maybe we could see some cool Q&A instead of show and tell. But let's see what ChatGPT 01 recommend. Adjust decoding options. Without timestamps, false. Result, model, transcribe, file path, options. Consider temperature, beam size, number of candidates when sampling, temperature, beam size 5, best of 5, verbose true. Repetition and clean transcript. Okay, it's text, but what about SRT? Task settings. Transcribe language, task, transcribe verb as true, language and task explicitly. Translate, but we need transcribe. Okay, transcribe. Poor audio quality, okay. If necessary, okay. Alternative solution. Use OpenAI Whisper API. Okay. So it just use in transcribe with OpenAI. Basically, it use not our local Whisper, but OpenAI. Of course, it would cost some percent. Yeah, and potentially higher quality. That's what I want. I want the same quality as prices. Additional tips, update libraries. Okay. System resources. Okay. Okay. Batch processing. Splitting them into smaller chunks to manage memory usage and potentially speed up the processing. It's a good idea. It's a good basically idea, which means that it's what I think even before, even when sending to Whisper online, because in that case we could, yeah, hit the problem with 25 megabyte limit, and of course it would be much faster because we send in multiple requests, and normally even for Whisper we have at least a rate of 3 requests per minute, if not more, but we need to check. I could be hallucinating. If you look about not usage but docs, models, and look on the Whisper, model is currently available through API with Whisper 1 model name. There is no difference between open source version and the version available through our API. Nice, no difference. However, through our API, we offer an optimized interface process which makes running Whisper through our API much faster. Okay. And do we have any limits? Models, capabilities, guides, assistant, best practice, resources, rate limits. Let's see. Okay, rate limits for free tier Whisper 3 requests per minute, requests per day 200, and if you will go to the first tier, which is very simple, just $5, it would be 500 requests per minute for Whisper. So of course it would be much faster unless we have super powerful computer, but it wouldn't be for free. And what about pricing? Models, quick start, actions, best practices, prompt examples. Docs, limits, organization, Whisper. Now I'm eligible to do 500 requests per minute. And prices, do we have prices? Billion limits. Maybe it's somewhere here in the API reference. No. Docs. Price. Pricing. Pricing. Models overview. Okay, speech to text, API, tra-ta-ta. Supported languages, timestamp prompting. OpenAI, Whisper, price. Okay, and where is that? Pricing. Okay, we need to go to the main website. So for one mini, do we have a one preview? 1 million tokens. Doesn't sound like much. Audio model Whisper. So for minute, it's 0006. So basically for 2 hours, let's imagine a very huge stream. It would be 120 multiply on Z, and it would be just let's do some Z multiplication. Okay, for 2 hour stream it would cost us 72 cents. It's some money. It's cost more than we did all the prompts. But again, it would be super fast because we could split that stream up to maybe 5 parts. Executed, it would be available within minutes rather than we do it all locally. So, and to the moment, I've downloaded only half of the CUDA, 1.5 from 3 gigabyte. So probably we can try to continue tomorrow and see if we could make local execution of Whisper really fast, because if not, maybe we will review process with executing that in through API. It would be our alternate solution. Okay, I think that it. We did some investigation today around. We did some investigations today around improving batch, improving Whisper transcription. We also saw that executing Whisper locally with even with the latest model like large version 3 has own complication, so it's not work just beautifully. I tried on some smaller video file, and it could recognize multiple language perfectly. When I talked in 3 different languages, it recognized all 3. English, Russian, Ukrainian. It was pretty nice. Small, medium, and other model couldn't do that nicely. They couldn't switch the languages, so that's why I liked large model a lot. But maybe if you just speak in English or in some other language, medium model would be cool. But what I want to try turbo. I just miss that model. Maybe it would be the same cool as large V2, especially if you talk only in English. I really want to try it, even not only for English, but for other cases as well. Also, I think for performance, we will look into building alternate approach for sure, just to orchestrate all the process locally, but actually execute everything online. It would be much faster for sure. But then, of course, I try to build, to apply all the recommendation and try to see if we can execute it for free locally. And even if local would be slow, you remember we could use Google Colab to execute Whisper as well. Maybe it would worth it as well. So let's see. Okay, I think that's it for today. As usual, I wish you great day, and please value yourself. Value yourself, and love yourself, but don't exchange with fall in self-love, something like that. Don't exchange it with narcissism, meaning love, true love, it see all the pros and cons, and it doesn't mean it like everything, but it accept everything. So love yourself with acceptance and see what you could do about some cons. Oh, pros, cons. Yes, cons. That's it. That is my recommendation. Keep your heart warm and mind cold, and see you whenever you are ready. I will be streaming next at least 50, about 60 consecutive days, and maybe more if I see any value in my streaming later. Right now I'm just doing my challenge, and actually I see a lot of value in it right now, but will I see value later? Who knows? Put your comments, leave under the stream, put your questions, just say me hi or whatever, so I'll know where to move.